Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for February 2020, second month of the year already. Oh my goodness gracious me. How? Somebody answer my question. How is that even possible? February, this is going to be for career and money or work and finance, depending on what you also like to call it. I do also want to mention, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, Scorpio, then definitely do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will be down below. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention bracelets, they are on Etsy. So this right here is the Wealth and Finance bracelet. They are handmade, they are affordable. They are affordable. I was going to say something else. I was going to say international shipping. They are pretty affordable as well, especially considering they're handmade, and also they are meditated with, and they're also saged. So they do have a lot of work put into them. And also, if you want to see the reviews to see how these actually work for people, which is the really cool part, then definitely do check out the reviews on my Etsy shop. So everything will be linked down below. There's loads of bracelets on my Etsy store, including there's a career bracelet as well, and confidence, health and happiness, anxiety, stress. There's so many on there. Do have a little browse if you wanted to. There's loads of other items as well. And so yeah, do check that out. Wow, what do we have here? As I have an itchy nose. Don't they say that if your nose itches, it brings money or something like that? Well, I'm hoping that my nose itching here brings you money. Why not, Okay, clearly. Sometimes I say things and it does actually manifest and it does happen. So I'm not, surprised by that in any way, shape or form, that literally as I just said that particular phrase and sentence, that the Ace of Pentacles is there. Because now the guides are actually saying, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Not a bad thing to wish for, not a bad thing to manifest either. It's a pretty big thing, right? So Ace of Pentacles here shows an opportunity. It also shows an increase in money for you in February. So Temperance also shows it's just this really warm, fuzzy card of things progressing nicely for you. It's also about, I guess, just feeling quite sort of calm with opportunities, things like that, right? That card just fell into my drawer on the left-hand side. So we've got here the Queen of Pentacles, which also shows, again, that sort of increase that I have been eyeing up. I'll be really honest, I'm not really like the most sort of money driven person. I'm more driven by passion. So that is something that I think is quite important. Obviously, I'm sort of joking here, but it's true. I think that when you go towards something quite passionate, you're automatically just more likely to work harder towards it. And I think that the guides also sort of want to point that out as well. Is that the Knight of Wands is very, very passionate. Really goes towards the things that they want to go towards because they see purpose in it. And so this is actually about you as well, and you thinking about your purpose and what it is that you want to do. It's not just about blindly going towards money, because that actually does also create emptiness sometimes. There's a lot of people out there in the world that have a lot of money, but they have a lot of emptiness. They don't have any drive, they don't have any passion. Not everyone, but there's a lot of people out there. When you feel that you have this passion, you have this drive, there's something in you that just really strives towards something, this feels just like a bonus. It feels like you're doing what you absolutely love. So what I am seeing is that in February, I really feel for you, Scorpio, that you are going to really, venture into the path of figuring out, more of what you want to do. So you might set up a hobby on the side, or you might start, perhaps selling things on the side that you absolutely love. For example, I have my Etsy store, and it's my pride and joy, and I love it because, I'm super creative with it. And for those of you that don't know, I actually have a degree in fashion because I love creativity, but I also love tarot. So sort of, blending things together, perhaps, that's something you also do as well. I'm sort of bringing my examples in, because I feel like they fit the examples that the guides are giving, and especially with these cards as well. So it just sort of maybe gives you an example as to, you know, how you can sort of blend things together, and what I'm seeing here, because I see a lot of you are integrating parts of what you love into your career, and that's also giving you an increase in finances by perhaps doing something on the side, by perhaps doing something different altogether, perhaps. So that is something that I'm seeing. Angels. Angels, you are protected by the divine to do what you truly, truly want to do, and the direction in which you want to do those things. So I think that it can be really beneficial. It can definitely be something that makes you feel good, right? There's 2 pages as well, right? Page of Wands is about passion, it's about creativity, it's about fun. And then the Page of Swords here is about sort of communicating your ideas, having that knowledge, and also just really sort of working quite hard at the things that you do. So that's what's coming through. And the Queen of Pentacles here shows, you know, feeling just really abundant, and sort of, it's almost like, you know, you deserve the work, you know, with the work that you put in. So I think that that's really beautiful as well, because it definitely shows that as well. So this is money related to something that you're passionate about. Okay, so the increase in finances is very much so related to doing something on the side that you absolutely love. Okay, so 8 of Wands is about ideas, it's about, you know, putting those ideas forward, making things happen according to your vision. This is really just, you know, doing something that you feel so divinely led to do. Some of you, you know, you may have just a real strong interest in perhaps spirituality. You may have a strong interest in, you know, as I mentioned, selling certain things, or perhaps, you know, you might venture into perhaps doing something educational so that you can learn something to then do something that you've wanted to do. So I'll just give you an example. For example, you know, you might go back to school and maybe you want to become, I don't know, a doctor. Maybe you want to become a dentist, you know. Obviously those take quite a lot of time to sort of get through, but you might have a change of heart in terms of your career or your industry, and you might think to yourself, you know what, I want to do something of that, you know, perhaps a different field. So, you know, things like that. So you might actually even go into education to then be able to pursue something that you really want to do. I'm just giving examples, but obviously for those particular fields, you know, you have to really study. So whatever it is, all right, I am seeing you put in a lot of work towards it. We've also got here justice. Maybe it's law. Anyways, that would have been such a good example because the justice card is here. But this really is about you doing what you want to do in life, and sort of not getting swayed by other people's opinions and decisions, which I think is always very important. The Hierophant is about taking care of your needs, and it's about having that sort of comfortable but stable and secure financial situation that gives you, you know, a boost, that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel like, you know what, I can do what I need to do, and I will get there and I will do it because I'm passionate about the things that I do. And then we've also got here the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is extremely important because this again is about going towards your passions, having that really strong energy for what you want to do. Okay, you're a water sign. This is that water energy, you know, of having that emotional connection and bond to what, you know, with what you do. And I feel like so many of you are going to be discovering things that you love to do and integrating that somehow into your life so that you can actually, you know, make an income off of it as well, and really sort of pursue what you want to do. And this can become quite a long-term thing as well. It's very important to follow your passions because the spirit guides and the universe, they note that, you know, they really look at, you know, how much you're following your true calling in life. And you know, sometimes we can't always all follow our true callings because we do have to, you know, do things in different ways. Not everybody can follow their passion, but, you know, if you have the opportunity to, why not? So that's what I'm seeing here. And this is your reading, Scorpio. So if this reading resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Definitely do check out the description box below for more information. And yeah, I hope this reading gives you lots of clarity and knowledge. So as I mentioned, you know, in the description box below there'll be information for private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and my bracelets, which are on Etsy. I hope you have a lovely day or night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and definitely do take care. Sending so much warmth, positivity, and love your way.